Jeju black cattle, the island's indigenous cattle breed, is recognized as a superb brand of beef even when compared to the flavor of Korean Hanu. However, black cattle beef is not distinguished on the shelves of supermarkets, and they are simply labeled as Korean beef. Fewer cattle farmers choose the breed as the Jeju species requires a longer breeding period. Local researchers have found specific genome sequences to distinguish the Jeju cattle from Hanu, which means the indigenous species can now be labeled as Jeju black cattle and become competitive in the market. Mike Laidman reports.
That's right. Jeju Island features not only black pigs, but also indigenous black cows with square shoulders and shorter, thicker legs. In fact, out of the roughly 36,000 beef cows on Jeju, fewer than 2,000 are the indigenous variety. The Jeju black cattle take longer to mature because of their lack of breeding. This means that they also cost more to raise. The Jeju cattle go through a strict accreditation process at each stage, from farm to slaughterhouse, but in the end, they are just sold as regular Korean cattle. But now, thanks to the efforts of researchers, Jeju black cattle will soon be what consumers see on store labels. A research group led by Park Se-pil, professor at Jeju National University, has successfully found the specific genetic sequences of the Jeju black cattle. Meat produced from the cattle will now be labeled with its own name and variety.
제주흑우도 소도책 등급 판정 결과서에 기존에는 한우로만 적혀져 있었지만 이제 제주흑우라고 표기가 됨으로써
Moving forward, securing healthy and sound black cows is the priority for breeding programs, which will help the animals become more attractive and thus more commercialized. Mike Laidman, KCTV.